Hello, my name is Samuel. I'm a departmental head at a high school nestled in a South African semi-urban community. To understand my story, you have to understand my school. It's a place of incredible energy and potential, but it's also a place that faces the daily realities of being under-resourced. The corridors are loud, filled with the chatter and laughter of learners who carry both immense dreams and significant burdens. As a leader here, you're more than just an administrator. You're a mentor, a counselor, a motivator, and sometimes, a provider. My journey into leadership wasn't a calculated career move. It was a calling born from this very environment. Today, I want to take you back to who I was before I embarked on a transformative experience with the Advanced Diploma in School Leadership and Management, or ADSLM, and the unexpected world of AI coaching. This is a story about my foundation, my beliefs, and the critical questions that pushed me to seek something more. Before the formal training of the ADSLM, my leadership style was largely intuitive. I saw myself as someone who just naturally stepped up when a need arose. I remember a time when our school's annual arts festival was on the verge of being canceled due to a lack of coordination. I couldn't stand by and watch that opportunity for our learners vanish. So, I gathered a small group of teachers and students, and we mapped out a plan. It was chaotic, it was challenging, but seeing the pride on our learners' faces as they performed on stage, that feeling solidified my identity as a leader. My leadership was a mosaic, pieced together from my own experiences as a student, the values of community and perseverance instilled in me by my family, and the thousands of daily interactions with my colleagues and the bright young minds in my classroom. My core driver has always been a deep, unwavering passion for education. It wasn't just about delivering a lesson plan, it was about igniting curiosity. I wanted to create an ecosystem of learning, a place where every single student felt seen, valued, and empowered to succeed, not just within our school gates but in the world beyond. My philosophy of leadership rested on two core pillars: a relentless focus on learner outcomes and the cultivation of strong, authentic relationships. For me, learner outcomes was never just about grades on a report card. It was about seeing a shy student find the confidence to speak up in class, or watching a struggling learner finally grasp a difficult concept. It was about their holistic development. To achieve this, I knew I couldn't lead from an office. I had to build trust. My door was always open, and I made it a point to walk the corridors, to greet learners by name, to ask about their families, their challenges, their dreams. I believe that an effective leader must not only understand their responsibilities, but embody them. In my day-to-day practice, this translated into three key areas. First, instructional leadership. I worked with my department to refine our classroom management techniques, moving from a purely disciplinary model to one focused on restorative practices and mutual respect. Second, curriculum development. I championed the idea of making our curriculum more relevant. We worked to integrate local history and contemporary social issues into our lessons, helping students connect what they learned in the classroom to the world they lived in. And third, mentorship. I took great pride in supporting new teachers. I remember one young educator who was brilliant with her subject matter but was overwhelmed by the class size and lack of resources. We met weekly, not just to discuss lesson plans, but to talk through her frustrations and celebrate small victories. Watching her grow into a confident and effective teacher was as rewarding as any of my own teaching accomplishments. But despite these successes, I started to feel the ceiling of my intuitive leadership. While I was effective in one-on-one interactions and small group settings, I began to notice gaps in my ability to lead systemic change. I was good at putting out fires, but I wasn't skilled enough at fire prevention. I vividly recall a departmental meeting where I proposed a new, data-informed approach to improving literacy across our subjects. I was passionate, I had the evidence, but the proposal was met with a wall of resistance from some veteran teachers who were set in their ways. I tried to persuade them, but I lacked the strategic communication skills to navigate their concerns and build a shared vision. I left that meeting feeling deflated, realizing that passion and good intentions weren't enough. I knew how to manage my department, but I didn't know how to transform it. I was asking myself bigger questions. How do I lead experienced colleagues who are resistant to change? How do I balance the urgent administrative demands with the important work of instructional leadership? How do I scale up pockets of excellence to create a culture of excellence across the entire school? I had a solid foundation built on passion and experience, but I knew it was time to build upon it. I was eager to challenge my own assumptions, to learn new frameworks, and to acquire concrete strategies that could help me answer these difficult questions and lead my school community more effectively. This hunger for growth, this desire to move from being a good leader to a truly transformational one, is what led me to the doorstep of the ADSLM program. I was standing at a professional crossroads, armed with years of experience but seeking a new map to navigate the complexities of modern school leadership. I was ready to be challenged, to learn, and to evolve. And that's when my journey took another unexpected turn, introducing me to the power of AI coaching. I'm excited to share with you exactly how these two powerful forces, a structured academic program and personalized AI-driven guidance, began to reshape my leadership, my practice, and my entire perspective on what is possible for my school and my learners.